Yo, what's happening? What's happening, man? Welcome to Global Local Podcast. I'm your co-host Rell. I'm with my dog GP, man. We in this motherfucker. Talk to him, Pussy. What you got? What you want to talk about today? What we on today,
What's
dog?
happening, man? Y'all know Global Local Don. We in here. Today Sunday, man. This kind of like our offset topic. Well, we just come and just kick some game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This where we get a little bit more, a little bit more off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Let our hair down a little bit. You know what I mean? Relax a little bit more relaxed
I
environment.
ain't,
So
I ain't
we
got
just
no,
come to
I
kick.
ain't got no help,
We
bitch.
just come to kick
I'm
some
bald
shit.
headed. Nah, come on with it, man. What we doing today, dog?
Nah,
What you
go.
want? What you
Hey
want to talk
man,
about?
listen. Hey, look, cause this I want to give a shout out and tell everybody thank you that been tapping in. Y'all done ran our TikTok up. Y'all know we started like 100 or something. I don't know, but anyway,
Mm-hmm.
we had to get to 1,000 to go live. When we finally get there, then they want to come talk about they banning TikTok.
Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah, man. That
TikTok ban
TikTok
was
bad
gone.
shit.
TikTok ban was gone for like a now it wasn't even a day. But I had been telling real since they first started saying that I had been telling you. Well, them folks ain't
Mm-hmm.
finna let that platform. Them folks ain't finna let that platform go down.
Yeah, I agree,
Too
dog.
much
That shit was some bullshit.
too much attention and what I mean, money being generated through TikTok
Mm-hmm.
with TikTok. So they're gonna find a way to work it out. But I want to say this, bro. I think there's some real bullshit. Highlight yesterday when I tried to get in on TikTok, when I tried to log in,
Mm-hmm.
it put a message up there, pretty much saying that TikTok been banned, but soon as Trump get back in office, he gonna try to get it back right or something like that right there. Then
Mm-hmm.
the very next day they say thanks to the effort from President Trump. Now TikTok has been back up and running or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
this shit is smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? It like them people just really just taking the opportunity to keep saying Trump, President Trump name, like to put in
Mm-hmm.
our face to make it seem like that he being this some kind of hero that he really ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they want to give him. They want to give him the glory and the fame for that shit. That's all that is, dog.
Same thing what
Yeah.
they did with TikTok. The little facade they just pulled with TikTok is the same move they pulled when they talking about he got shot in the ear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all it is. You remember you was saying it the whole time, and dog, I agree. Them folks trying to down. They want Trump to know what I'm saying, look like the hero, make him out a hero out of this shit, man. But we knew that shit wasn't gonna be long. What that shit last? What 24 hours?
Not even that long, bro.
Not even that long. Yeah, that
Not
crazy,
even that
man.
long.
That crazy. But you got another cover on that. I got some other shit with Trump too, man. That I
Yeah,
think
man.
a
Yeah,
good topic.
we can move on, man. We just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just want to bring that shit to the light to let y'all know that TikTok shit was never going nowhere. All this shit is really just a Trump move, a Trump
Mm-hmm.
strategic move
Yeah.
for whatever he playing in the pool.
Yeah. A Trump. Yeah. A Trump play. A Trump move. That's all that was. But yeah, what you think about that? About him coming with this thing where with child support to where if the
Oh,
mother
I said
got
too, but
if the mother shit me too if the mother got child support out on the father, she can't file for taxes. She don't get a tax return. Only he can get a tax return. My honest opinion, I think that like bro, you got to get home. Like I took my hat to home for that because dog, you ain't really got no president since I'm talking about forever, dog. That care about that shit enough. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. Like that, I salute home for that, man. Cause nobody don't give a fuck about the father for real, especially not these men out here paying all their money out of shit for these kids.
so you telling me if you take out child support, if a woman take out child support on her baby daddy, she can't claim that child on her tax no more?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's not in effect. I think it's something that that he tweeted out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, I
Mm-hmm.
think that shit good. What you think about it though?
That's crazy. I don't know. It's gonna make a
Mm-hmm.
lot on. It's gonna make a lot on pull them out that child support. Cause they probably get more. They probably get more back for that on their income type than a nigga paying child support, depending on what kind of situation, depending on how much they get
Situation.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
what kind of man they dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
dog. That's a good
if
one.
you getting $400-500 a month, you know what I'm saying? Adding up to $5,000-6,000 a year. You know what I mean? And you actually getting that, man, that's one thing. But You know, if you got a nigga on child support, he supposed to pay $300 a month. He don't pay but half of it anyway. You can give him but $1,500 out the year. It probably make more sense for you to take that man out child support and get that on your taxes if your finances line up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And get that on your taxes. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that I think that's gonna make that play alone gonna make women take the situation more serious. You gonna think like, nah, this nigga gotta come to agreement. You know how a lot of times, not to bash no mothers or father, but it gonna make them want to come to agreement and communicate about the things that they need to communicate about, and you know what I'm saying, to move
instead
forward.
Instead of just running the child support.
Yeah, you just run the play, and you don't got to care in the world about what the dude got going on in his situation. So now it gonna make your ass tighten up. You know what I'm saying? So I like that play, dog.
Yeah, bro. Well, with me, I got 1 year left with child support. You know what I'm saying? I just that whole child support thing just be like, I think child support should only be for like deadbeat niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or I think child support should go through the litigation of the parents before the government get involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if y'all can't get along, then what y'all gonna do is have two public defenders. Y'all come in here, sit down and talk, and then y'all negotiate. You know what I mean? Y'all this whole situation litigated, and I think you'll just come out with a better outcome. Cause half of the time they just be throwing a number on a nigga that he can't pay anyway. That he can't pay, that he ain't gonna pay, just fall behind and just, you know what I mean, just throw rocks, make it life hard.
Yeah. Hey, bro, big boy, take that motherfucker to trial about they got their child support on.
Yeah. We need a trial system.
Yeah, all right, dog, for real, man.
We need a trial system.
Yeah, because it's a system that be heavily abused, man. All bullshit aside, it be heavily abused, dog.
Hey, Rell, I'm trying to tell you though, y'all. See, it be funny to me, right? Cause that shit sound crazy. It sound crazy. But how the system is currently, how you beat it, if you know you're going there anyway, if you know you're gonna end up on child support anyway, I'm telling you, man, how you beat it is to go ahead first. You going to be the plaintiff instead of you going to be the defendant. Telling you get a whole lot more. You get a whole lot more perks, and you to get more than just them folks just slapping a number on you that you got to pay every month. At least you go ahead and you get your rights. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and you be able to visit your child's school. You be able to get some, quote unquote guaranteed visitation with your child. You know what I mean? You get legitimized. You just get to be. You get the rights of a father, not just a number or a dollar amount that you got to pay every month. You know what I
mean? Yeah, and you beat them to the punch, dog. You know what I'm saying? For real, and that good, because if you sit back, just think about it now. What you said make a lot of sense, because if you sit back and wait on them, and then them folk go to dipping into your finance and seeing what kind of numbers you bringing in and all that one, then, hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on none, but hey, I know how that shit works.
They're gonna rule you to pay $400-500 a month. When you might could have sat down with your baby mom and said, "Hey, listen, look, I'll give you $250 a month because I know I can cover this every month. I get school clothes, birthdays on me, Christmas on me. You know what I'm saying? And then what you do is you let me get my child and leave one weekend out the month. It's gonna be me and my child. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just me and my child one weekend out the month. Then I get my child, for a month during the summer. You know what I mean? We alternate Thanksgiving and Christmas and holidays or something. Like we come down and sit to an agreement. And then once we go through this agreement and we get this in place, if me as a father don't hold up to my responsibility, or you as a mother don't hold up to your parts of the agreement, then we can go and take it one step further. You know what I'm saying? But if we can go and put that step in there where y'all can just handle this shit yourself, you can probably make a more realistic situation for the father. You know what I mean? And the whole purpose is to be able to have the father part of the child life, not just to X them out. You know what I mean?
Facts, dog. Facts. That money is very important, but that time is just as important.
Yeah, how things going with you and your though, bro? You know what I'm saying? We like to keep that parenthood a little bit. We ain't got to stay on it too much, but how's it treating you raising a teenager right now?
Man, it's pretty dope, man. Just to see my boys, like just growing up and funny shit. Just them nigga be talking about me like a bitch. You know how that shit go. That shit funny. You know what I'm saying? They overhear conversations that they be, you know how them kids are, man. They got their own opinion and stuff, but I like the fact that, they communicate more when they teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So I salute it, bro. I salute it. Like, man, this shit it's getting better, dog, with just me just learning how to open up and allow them to be teenagers, because sometimes we do want to put that shield around them, that protection around them too much, and we go too far. But man, I just learned here lately, dog, like, man, let them go and let them, get their experiences. But you still got to, be a parent. But to answer your question, shit, dog, this shit going pretty smooth on my end, dog. What about you, raising all girls? How your shit going?
It's a little rocky, you know what I'm saying? It's a little rocky, it's taking the ups and the down, but you're having all like, I'm just in a rough period because all my girls are like teenagers or grown.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh
it's
yeah.
just another transition. It's just another transition into like young adulthood. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
other things I be dealing with, like you know what I'm saying, with puberty with boys. This ain't even puberty because they really past puberty. But
Mm-hmm.
rocking out with my children, they really like they damn near grown. Like it
Mm-hmm.
almost like they really grown. So now at this point in time, it's just me giving them game and trying to guide them and hope that they listen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hope that they
Yeah.
listen. But and yeah, I'm starting to hit them obstacles though. It ain't just been smooth sailing like how it be when
Mm-hmm.
they third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now, 10, 11, 12th grade, you know what I mean? Your decision making is starting to matter to your life. And now I'm
Mm-hmm.
starting to see that. If you ain't
Mm-hmm.
tighten up on it, if you ain't on top of it, man, now, hey, you gonna start seeing the consequences of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soon,
All
sooner than
right.
later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dog.
So
Yeah. Yeah, you're
but
down good for.
overall, man, I take it all with a smile. You know what I'm saying? I be
Mm-hmm.
glad for it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
be, I
Yeah. You.
be, I love this shit.
Yeah, you're a damn good father though, my guy. For real though, like no bullshit.
Yeah,
You're a damn good father,
like
man.
why, to you, man. Double
Yeah,
salute to
man.
you. Double
Hey,
salute to all the good fathers out there, the real ones who
to
really
all the
put
good
forth the
fathers.
real effort. Yeah,
Yeah, man. To
put
all the good
put
fathers,
put
dog.
put forth the real effort out there, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Let's
You
talk a
said you.
little. Let's talk. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you said you. I was gonna get into. You said you had something you wanted to cover. What you got?
Oh, I was gonna get into this football a little bit, man. These sports a little bit.
Okay, my
You
kind of
been you
action.
been
What you got?
you been watching today? You been paying attention
Yeah,
to
I've
what's been
been.
going on this weekend?
Yeah, I've been tuned in, man. It ain't go my way though, but well, this game here, the game that just went off didn't go my way, but I'm fucking Eagle hater,
What the
motherfucker.
Eagles?
Yeah, I'm about me being a cowboy dog. I can't stand them motherfuckers. I don't got nothing good to say about
Oh man, you want the Eagle to lose?
them. Man, come on, man. Still want them to lose.
So who you think gonna go to the Super Bowl? I know. Baltimore and Buffalo still got to play tonight. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they finna get
Who you
ready.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, who you like out of that game?
I'm riding with Lamar, man. I'm riding with Lamar. I like Josh Allen, but I'm going with Lamar for sure, for sure.
Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl? If you betting right now today, putting your money in the
If
pot,
I'm
who you
if I'm
betting on?
betting, I gotta put my money on KC. If I'm gonna put my money on it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put my money on it if I'm goddamn, I mean, put my money on him if I'm, what I'm saying, gonna bet now. But shit, my
Why you
picks,
say that?
because dog, just being for real, that light skin shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna, man, you see them calls he got yesterday, don't you? Come on, man, that shit gonna work. It gonna work in home favor down there every time. You know what I'm saying? But if I got to bet, I'll go
I
with
I
KC.
I didn't get a chance to watch football yesterday, but I know like in the past, I'm gonna say that the referee definitely helped Kansas City. Almost like they trying to help. You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes reaching the agenda. I
Um,
kind of feel like that, but you know what I mean, personally. But I didn't watch the game yesterday, so you telling me yesterday he would get Kansas City was getting called that were going their way.
hey man, they were trying. Hey, they were gonna get either way it went. How it looked to me, either way it
They
went,
weren't gonna they
they were
weren't gonna
gonna
let
go his
Houston
way.
win.
Come on, man. Well, no way. They ain't stand a chance, dog. For real, dog. Man, them folk calling play, calling shit, bro. When that man slide to the grind, and you can't. If you at a high speed, you run at a high speed, you can't just stop at a drop of a dime. If he going to the grind, they call it what it is. with the quarterback, the damn roughing the passer shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, man, that shit just lame, dog. They like football just so soft now, man. Like it's just crazy, but yeah, dog, they I don't like that shit. How they be giving Pat Mahomes them passes, dog. That shit lame, man. Yeah, dog. But what you think about Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry? That's what I really wanted to touch on. Like which one you going with?
Which one I think the better bet right now?
Yeah. Like which one your favorite?
Derrick Henry. I'm gonna say Derrick Henry my favorite. And the main reason I'm gonna say I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased on that because I've seen more of Derrick Henry game because I'm a Jaguar fan. And when he at Tennessee, we meet them twice every year. You know what I mean? But I seen Derrick Henry just do things that no running back, other good running back don't did, man. That man still form crazy. He got crazy power. And then for the stage of his career that he had now, the amount of carries he still be getting, the amount of punishment he still taking and giving out. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think he's still like a real diamond in the rough. Like he one of the ones that gonna end up being like one of the all-time greats. You know what I mean? I think Saquon up there too. But I do think I think Henry just a little notch above. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I got
That's my opinion.
Okay, that's a good one, dog. That's a good logic, dog. If I gotta if I need a running back for a full game, like a good ass running back for a playoff game, I go with Derrick Henry. But if we talking play by play, you know what I'm saying? If I need a big play, I'm giving that bit to Saquon. You know what I'm saying? So, but Derrick Henry, that bit tough, dog, for real.
Yeah.
The nigga Saquon had like down to 200 yards tonight.
Oh man, for real, boy, told like that.
Yeah, he was told like that in the snow too. Yeah, man, in the snow, dog. But yeah, another one, man. What you think about what you think about that song? I want to talk about that since we on the sport topic about the Ball brothers, man, and the boy Jello got that record, man. What you think about that song? I seen a lot of people.
I might swerve in it. Whoa.
Yeah, what you think about that?
Letting this go.
Yeah, what you think about that? I see the nigga Patrick Beverly say that bit trash. What you think about it?
I mean, it's just a vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say it's trash because he's, like a basketball player trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But when I just heard it, first couple times I heard it, I didn't really know who it was. I thought it was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? But I think like that big got that Louisiana bounce feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like a house party. You know what I mean? Soft party, kick it vibe. You know what I mean? But, cool little record to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I like what the Ball family doing, not just not not just about the song. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Not just about the song, but just about the whole family dynamic. How they just focus on all of them being successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the dad,
but I like the record though. I like the record.
Yeah, I do too, bro. I do too. I think that's, what I'm saying, good shit. How it picked up, caught a wave. They did a lot of scream when they caught a wave, when the Kirk caught a wave and shit. So yeah, I think it's dope too, dog. Yeah, man.
Hey, on some hometown, man, global local, man. We're gonna bring the local. This Laser got a new album coming out.
I thought he just dropped one.
Oh, he just dropped one.
Yeah, he just dropped one, though.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant
by coming with. Oh, probably coming out with another one. Like, yeah, shouts out to Laser Deal, man.
I don't know, somebody had just mentioned it to me. So, we on the hometown, we're gonna push the home demographic, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to see,
for sure.
I just wanted to make sure that, we throw that out there, man. Everybody go run the screens or go check out Laser Deal's new album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I like that boy. That boy Looney just did man, that nigga hella talented, dog. That nigga fuck around was on that. He was on that Michael Jackson that Thriller shit, dog. Man, that nigga talented as a motherfucker, that boy. Like for real, home talented as a bit that talented hell, dog. But yeah, man. What you want to cover, man? What we doing, dog? What you want to cover? Give me something.
I got a question, man, that I kind of want to focus on.
What you got?
When is it time to leave, Rell? That what I want to ask you today. When is it time to leave? Anything. When is it
Uh,
time to leave when is it time to leave your job? When is it time to leave your past ways of living? You know what I mean? When is it time to leave your hometown? You know what I mean? When is it time to leave a function, a club, or a party? You know what I mean? When is it time to leave your kids? You know what I mean? It might come a time, is it a time when you should leave your relationship? You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So it's a whole bunch of different aspects we could cover with that, but I just want to throw that general question out there, man. You know,
Yeah.
when is a good time to leave?
I
When is a
think
good time to leave?
first off, bro, it definitely depends on the situation, but I think my first response to that gonna be anything that's holding you back from being great. You know what I'm saying? Like with my job, if it's some bullshit and it ain't letting me reach my high potential, you know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? If I'm disrespected, everybody, especially when you're a man, dog, in your relationship, it just varies, dog. I can go all day about that motherfucker out, but just the main thing, my answer to that would be anything that's gonna hinder me from being successful. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Anything
what
to
I
get
think.
in the way of your success, it's time to leave it.
Yeah, man. My end goals, you know what I'm saying? My job, I gotta be able to provide and I gotta be able to come to work in an orderly in a comfortable setting, you know what I'm saying? In my relationship, if that's the question in my relationship, I got to the respect gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on common ground. We gotta have
Let
an
let let
understanding.
let go. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. We'll
Yeah.
wind it. We'll start right. We'll
Yeah,
start
go
right
to
there with you. We'll
okay, give
start
me
right
what
there specifically with your job. We'll start with your
yeah,
job.
you
When
okay.
you think it's time to leave a job? When you saying you going to work and now you feel what that the job is too stressful. You feel like you ain't got no business being there, but
Hmm.
you making good. But you making good money though.
Yeah,
But you
you,
making
you
good
can't
money though.
yeah, you can't bring a lot of stress. You can't steal my peace, dog. Like if every day my peace is intact and on the line, and I got to come in and be stressed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Go home. I got to drink milk cup. I got to, you know what I'm saying, find ways to get over this shit. I got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I want to be. Everything ain't gonna be happy. Some things are gonna be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So everything ain't gonna be happy go lucky every day. They ain't gonna have them type days. But if I'm going in there big every day and I'm overly stressed, it's time to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And that's the main thing that I feel like can come between me being able to provide for my family. Like I ain't going for that shit that that disturbing my peace type energy. I ain't going for it, bro. So
It's time to
that's
leave.
how I feel about it.
When a job get to disturbing your peace, you think it's time to leave.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And like disturbing my peace, disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Like talking to me like I ain't no motherfucking man coming in there bed instead of you asking me, hey, Kenyel, I need you to do such and such. Instead of you asking me like that, you telling me, hey, you need to do this. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like you just, you know what I'm saying? You know how a lot of them jobs be, dog, and you know by us being black men, like we already had this shit in the back of our mind that like you know what I'm saying? Just the slavery, everything that our ancestors went through way back when. So the free red flag, especially if you're dealing with a white person or whatever, you gonna feel offended. So you want that shit to be respectful, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Yeah.
No
What
matter,
you think? Go ahead.
I cause see, there's a couple of things I want to throw in there too. A couple of
Mm-hmm.
things I want to throw in there. Um, like when you coming into the corporate world, like us a black man, we gotta know that too. The best thing you could do is equip yourself with tools that allow you to be valuable. You know what I'm saying? In
Mm-hmm.
that corporate world, whether that's a trade, if that's a trade, you need to be on your trade and know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Having you a little education, definitely having you some experience. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime you get in a situation, you know what I mean, on a job, it's not you being forced to stay here because you really scared to have it. You ain't gonna have no more options. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, once you arm yourself like that, I agree with you 100%, bro. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If this job is causing you too much of your mental, know what I mean, your mental peace, your mental stability, then it's time to
Mm-hmm.
leave. Anything that causes you that, it really time
Mm-hmm.
to, know what I mean? It really
Yeah.
time to leave. But I don't wanna, give a suggestion that anytime you come into a problem on a job, then you need to be trying to dip. Know what I mean?
No.
Because a lot of time I want to let it be known with us too. We be
Mm-hmm.
dealing with internal issues that if we just look at it, if we just look at the situation with a different point of view, we just have a different perception, we might could work through the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I think that first, before you look at like this job is stressing me, it's time to leave. First, I think you kind of need to look at yourself like, hey man, what I need to, you know what I'm saying? What could I change to make this a little better? But at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
be arming yourself, man, keeping yourself ready. Cause I know too. We both done been through this, man. Like once you get to a certain point, bro, where you know your worth and you know what you bring to the table and you know that a company know this and they can recognize this, it's hard to make a
Mm-hmm.
nigga job scared. It's hard to make a nigga
Mm-hmm.
job scared. You know what I'm saying?
Come
It's
on.
hard to
Come
scare
on,
me.
man.
It's hard to scare me with a Friday paycheck. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Situation with a you know what I mean? Because when they made one time clock, they made a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So niggas need to know that too, man. Make yourself, bro, especially when you first get on the job, make yourself valuable. You know what I'm
Make it
saying?
survival.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
make yourself valuable so that if it ever come a time to where it's time for you to go, you ain't got no problem being able to go.
That real dog. And the main thing too, I want to say this too. When you're an adult, see a lot of things that our young black kids, young adults, our choices we gonna make, we gonna be so into ourselves to where we gonna make some hasty decisions. We gonna make some regretful decisions, some things that we know that we gonna later on in life think like, damn, I shouldn't have did that like that. But my thing is what I had to learn was sometimes you got to get out of your own way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be the problem and don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just, for real, dog. Like you just said, you can have shit, internal issues that you're going on that's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? I can go to work. I mean, I can remember when I was 25, 26. Shit. Me and my wife. Well, she wasn't my wife then, but my girlfriend, we could be arguing or whatever. Then you go to work, motherfucker say something to you, you fly out the handle. You know what I'm saying? And you fly out the handle
Mm-hmm.
at your supervisor when you really just could have just been humble and been like, yeah, man, you right. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you the coming of age just showed me that, weigh out your options and realize, and understand that, just because somebody say something to you, you can't just get offended about everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just certain things that I've seen too now that I ain't going for. You know what I'm saying? There's certain disrespect that I ain't gonna stand for. Just I don't give a fuck what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? But that's if I could give anybody, especially a young person, any advice. You know what I'm saying? Because at Global Local do what we own. Trying to just motivate the youth. But just like for real, dog, for a young person, I tell them like, don't just jump to everything and just throw your future out the window just cause a motherfucker said something crazy to you. Then a lot of times you have to know your audience. I learned that from one of my old heads, like for real, know your audience, know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If that motherfucker he hired you and brought you in, and he was already showing them control issues, racial issues, or whatever, racist issues or whatever, you already know that was in him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if he say something to you, then you know what I'm saying? Don't get so offended when you already know who you was dealing with. So, that's just one thing I
I
learned,
if
dog.
I
Like,
had to tell you, if I want to tell you some advice, I'd tell you, man, keep that resume ready. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
And if you have to leave a job, man, try not to leave it on a whim. Try not to just up and make a hasty decision. Put
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, start when you start seeing it going left. Go ahead, and start looking for you another situation. You know what I'm saying? Go and
Mm-hmm.
start dropping you some application, dropping out
Mm-hmm.
your resume, start taking you some interview. You know what I mean? And have you
Yeah,
another situation already on the hook. Then when
that
you can
real.
lead the right way. And 9 times 10, you lead the right way. Then it's gonna make them think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then they're
Yeah,
probably gonna want you. They'll want you back. Or if you get in a situation where you need to go back, then you left in good standing. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Yeah, that good
You
shit
know what I
though.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. When you think it's time to leave when you think it's time to leave the street, bro?
Damn, man. That's crazy. That's a good one though. I think really with the street shit, like, cause like with just being when you young, like you thugging, you seeing the money, you don't really. I'm just being honest, like you know what I'm saying. I can speak for a lot of street niggas on this shit. Like when the paper good, everything good, you don't give a fuck when you leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't thinking about your exit when it's all going good. But I think if I had to answer that, it's just like when you start running into them folks, man. When them folks start running down on you, man. You know what I'm saying? The indictment, the folks running up in your crib, niggas telling on you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just being real because that's just one thing. Like the average nigga that's in the streets, he ain't going nowhere if he never had no case.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. When you start catching charges, it's time to leave it alone.
That's just how it's gonna go because I can't tell no nigga like even if when I was out there, like if the money good and you know, me and my team we win and we doing our one too. But shit, ain't no them folks ain't on
That
us and
nigga,
shit.
that nigga up a hundred, he ain't never been in no kind of trouble. Then it's hard to tell him, hey man, you need to be looking for an X plan out the street.
How
You
you
know what I
gonna tell
mean?
that nigga that, bro? Come on.
But
Don't tell
still
you.
though, you know, it's still a thing that come with the other side of the fence. You know, niggas behind you when you be up like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's certain ways you got to carry yourself. There's always certain, you know, you just gotta always be watching your surroundings because you never know what's on. You know what I mean? A take of mine. You know what I mean? When
Mm-hmm.
he's seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
So so you know, I don't know, man. I think that when you definitely have that feeling, like I don't even think it's just now. When you have that feeling, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, when you have that
Mm-hmm.
internal feeling, ain't nobody tell you. You might just wake up. You might some just might have one day. You just know, like, oh man, it just, but
Mm-hmm.
it really time to let it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
time to
think you
get up
should.
out of it, cause it ain't just hustling and get money. A lot of niggas in the street ain't even in the street for the bag. They're just in the
Mm-hmm.
street. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just in
So
the
I
street.
think you think a Joker should let's just say like back up to what we was just saying about when it's all going good. Do you think just the average street nigga should already have should plan for an exit strategy?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? And that's on the come back to what we doing now. Like the OG, you gotta be giving the young nigga the game. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you jumping out the porch, 13, 14, 15 years old, and you doing whatever you doing, you really need to know, like somebody should be teaching you, somebody should be telling you, gotta be telling these nigga, like, you got to know
Mm-hmm.
your end goal. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
got to know why you doing what you doing. If
That's
not,
true.
you just get into it for the if you just get into it for the daily feeling, like just waking up, having money in your pocket, waking up, being able to get on, you know what I mean, get on the line and call three, four different, you know, having your way with the girls, you know what I mean, with the chicks, and being able to
Mm-hmm.
just live your life vicariously every day, just not caring about, you know what I mean, your future
Mm-hmm.
or the consequences. So you just be stuck in the moment of the present. You ain't
Yeah.
worried about your future or the consequences. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
just living. You just living.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really teaching them. So to answer your question, the thing is, yes, you do need an exit plan, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta be equipping them with that. Like, yo, that should be one of your first plans. Is your
Yeah.
exit plan? That's what you
Yeah.
need to be hustling for. You know what I'm saying? But at this
Mm-hmm.
current state, at this current time right now, any nigga in the street, and I ain't just talking about, like, I'm just saying in the street. Period. What I mean by that is you out here on the pavement daily taking risks that, you know what I mean, that'll lead to you not being free, risking your freedom. If you're doing it
Mm-hmm.
like on a daily basis, I think, yeah, I think it's time, man. I think that it kind of, you know, I think that with the way things are right now, having a good time in the street, having a good run in the street, that part over with. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will get in here and they'll be able to run for a short while, and then you're gonna hit the brick wall. I think the street full of brick walls right now. So I think I think the street really damn near over with. Nigga been saying that for years, but we really like that. You know what I mean? That's what I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, nigga need to be on their exit plan like right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm with it, dog. I'm with it. That shit down. So hey,
What I think, man.
it's definitely needed, dog, for real. Because you ain't gonna. The thing is, what a nigga don't understand about that street shit, bro. Ain't no benefits coming with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, ain't no benefit coming with that shit. Like what you long term, if you ain't stack your paper and you know what I'm saying, and got a good exit plan, like what you got that's reliable. What can you depend on? You know what I'm saying? So come on,
Real,
man.
real. Let me ask you this, real. How we keep our young and like out the street? Like, how would we? If you got a group of boys, that's 10 young boys, how you? What could we do to like keep them out the street? Cause I really don't know.
Telling them niggas that get what, Don. You can win being a content creator. You can win being an athlete. You can win being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these are things you can win being a sports agent. You know what I'm saying? You can win doing uh filming these being a cameraman. You can win doing now the game it's so wide open for the youth, bro. When we were coming up, you ain't have a lot of avenue that you can just take, and it's I ain't gonna say easy paper to make it sound like it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to obtain or whatever, easy attainable or whatever. But dog, you
You
can
got a
really
lot of
pick your.
options.
You got a lot of options, dog. If you pick your path as a uh, junior or senior in high school, pick your path, and after high school you stay consistent for 2-3 years. You guaranteed if you stay consistent now, you guaranteed to gain some traction, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a good chance, dog. But
So the kid just showing the other ways to win outside of the street. The other ways
outside
to
of it.
win outside of the street.
Come on, bro. The average street nigga ain't got no life insurance. You know what I'm saying? The average street nigga ain't got no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? No exit strategy, no saving plan, like nothing that just gonna be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing the nigga can tell me that's a street nigga in today's time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about when we were coming up. In today's time, he can tell me he got some street shit going on and make it make sense. Shit ain't, come on, man. Shit ain't gonna add up, dog. Cause now the crazy thing about it now, bro, the guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, your ass to get killed. Nigga kill your ass, goddamn. Nowadays, boy, this shit different, bro. Shit different, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Easy
man.
here. But
Shout
yeah,
out them
when we
guys
go.
in the system, man. Like, and that's the main thing on the street. Like now, like they be trying to, man. They just want to lock you up, dog, for real. Know what I mean? And
Oh,
then it crazy in that box right now. It's crazy
oh
behind the
yeah.
wall right now. I still be, we're gonna be tapping in. We still got just like everybody else. We got
Mm-hmm.
people behind the wall that we, gonna stay in contact with. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And yeah, since we on that topic, free that boy Swayze, man. Them folk with him my line crazy this
Yeah,
week, man.
man. Free the
Talking
guy.
about dog, don't talking about talking crazy, man. Talking about dog, don't got, know what I mean? Don't got in a situation and he no longer with us. These what folk with
Mm-hmm.
him my line and saying. So I want to put that room on the rest. I've been talking to Spud. I've been talking to Swayze. You know what I mean? On and off all week. You know what I mean? He good. He well. He doing good. He kicking back. You know what I mean? He having it way. He living good right now as far as chain gang life concerned. So y'all put the rumors to rest, man. Dog, all right. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
it it crazy behind the wall right now, man. They having a war in the state of Georgia. Uh, I guess we could speak on it, man. It's kind of common knowledge that the Bloods and the Muslims are at odds right now. You know what I
For
mean?
real.
So yeah,
I heard
so
about it.
they having wars statewide in the prison system, and just a lot of casualties going on right now.
Okay. I got that leads to my next question, bro. I got two questions I want to ask you, two, in relation to what we're talking about. I
Uh huh. I hear
if,
you.
if,
Hold on,
I the,
hold on. Give me 1 second, bro. Hold on, give me 1 second, give me, bro. Hey, baby, dog. Bro, I'm on a podcast right now. I just want to answer your call because we done missed each other a couple times. I'm gonna call you right back.
nigga here ratchet, man. Y'all excuse my ratchet partner. My partner
Yeah,
ratchet
excuse me,
here.
man. I had to
I
handle that little business. Go ahead. What you was saying?
I check this since we on the topic, dog.
Uh huh.
My first question is since we're on the topic, I was gonna ask this. This is one of the ones I wanted to ask you. If Swayze coming home right now, Swayze get released today's January 19th. Swayze get released Monday, January 20, 2025. What advice would
Hmm.
Don give him coming home right now? at the state of the world, where the world at right now? What's your advice to Swayze right now?
My advice would be to him, to any nigga getting out. Me, I would advise you to get a job. That'll be the first thing I'm gonna say. Man, get you a decent paying, chase you a decent paying job, no matter what it's starting at. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
13, 14, 15, 16, $20 an hour. You type warehouse type job. And the reason I say that is because you really just want to get to a point to where you stable. You know what I'm saying? If you can
Mm-hmm.
create some stability, then you can build on your hustle. But it's hard to build on your hustle when you ain't got no stability. You know what I mean? And just a lot of people like don't really realize that. You know what I mean? They don't
Mm-hmm.
realize that they got the hustle in them. They got the ideas. They got the they got the tools to create the motion, but you still got to live on a day to day. You got to eat on a day to day basis. You got to have somewhere to
Mm-hmm.
stay. You know what I mean? You need some clothes. You know what I mean? You need some transportation to be able to build
Mm-hmm.
on your hustle. And so in my opinion, you know what I mean? A lot of times a job is just able to create that stability for you. You know, I can count on X amount of dollars every week or every 2 weeks, and then you can learn
Mm-hmm.
how to manage it and build it from there. And if you can hold it down for a year or two, you know what I mean, to build on your hustle, you probably gonna go and get to the point. Like you said, options out here. Like you get on the internet and get to work in your move. Why you got that going over there? You get to work in your move, and then you ain't gonna need no job in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you.
You don't
Okay.
need no job in a minute. So, that'll be kind of my advice to any nigga getting out chain gang. Like, I know it's hard to, cause this the big thing, bro. This the big thing. Having a job, especially you get a good job, that shit ain't
Mm-hmm.
hard, man. It ain't hard at all, bro. It just having the pride. Like, nigga gotta get over that pride issue with a lot of time. Now, a job ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas really got the entrepreneur spirit, and I double salute that because I got it. You know what I mean? But what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is, but what I'm saying is, when you trying to uphold daily responsibility and also trying to be an entrepreneur, you need some form of income that's gonna be consistent. And
Mm-hmm.
it hard to just get to a point of building your own sources of income when you ain't got no consistent sources of income to take care of your daily responsibility with. You know what I mean?
I got you. I got you. So,
So that
so go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so that'll be my advice to almost any nigga getting out, get a job at least long enough to where you can get stable to build on your hustle.
Okay. Okay. I'm following you. I'm following you on that. I'm with you on that all the way. That's some good advice. Good sound advice. All right. So you got look. My
Hold
next
on, hold
question.
on, hold on, hold on. Let me add to that before we get through. Because it ain't just about that too.
Okay.
Hold on. The job keep you out the street. It gonna lessen the chances of you catching another charge. And that job, just by them folks saying you had a job, that job keep the probation and parole folks off your back. You know what I'm saying? That gonna
Mm-hmm.
be half for the battle. They down there ain't gonna want to violate you if you working 40 hours a week for 6 months straight, a year straight. Them folks don't want to violate you, man. You ain't the one that want to violate. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But the
Yeah.
nigga coming in here every day talking about how he still trying to find a job, how he kind of working on this
Mm-hmm.
situation. I got this right here going on. I'm behind on my payment because of this. They're gonna be the one that's gonna be throwing that cup in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pissing your equipment. Cause they know
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You cooling it every day. You chilling every day. You know what
You
I
ain't
mean?
doing shit. Yeah, you can doing shit. Yeah.
So
That that
so
that's
so the
go ahead.
so to answer it all in totality, any nigga getting out, I would advise them in the beginning, get you a job, bro, because it creates stability. It keep your probation officer, your parole officer off of your back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to
And you
keep you out
well
and to keep
balanced.
you out the street.
Yeah, and you well balanced when you got a job. You can think now. You know, you can sit back and see everything that's going on around you too. That's a good one, dog. My next one was that's what you will tell. You know, a person that haven't seen stardom, haven't seen fame. You know, that type of shit. So, what would you
Yeah. But
tell?
see, dog
What
dog
what
situation a little different.
what would you tell? What would you tell somebody like Lucci that's coming home? What advice would you give him? And would you, if you know, if that was your homeboy, you know what I'm saying, and y'all went through all this, everything that he went through with the thug situation, what advice would you give him? It's a few questions. What advice would you give him? And far as in the beef with Thug, would you tell your partner, hey man, make that shit right, man, with dog, after all y'all been through or whatever, beef or whatever, would you tell him to make the beef right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like what advice would you give him if this your dog coming home? You know what I'm saying? Same question, but you know what I'm saying? Like, do you squash the beef with Thug? What's your take on that?
Now in Dawg's situation, and Lucha's situation in particular, or somebody like him, see the fact is a little different for the simple fact that they can immediately start running up a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I ain't finna be talking about getting no job when you can jump out here and be making 20, 30, 50, $100,000 in a week's time. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
but but I would definitely would say this, bro. Just like we said, it's a time. Like you gotta have a time. I think that time them came with all them guys, bro. I can't just say they need to make up. I can't just say they need to be friends or squash beef, but they definitely need to get out the tight timing that gonna lead them to the situation they getting out of. That for Lucha and Thug and any other nigga like
Mm-hmm.
boy, y'all don't damn near, you don't been to them gates, you know what I'm saying? And you and you and
Mm-hmm.
you able to beat those charges, you ain't gonna get too many more chances, bro. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
might not get now another. Them folks will love to get their hands on you again. You know what I mean? So advice I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you, so advice I'm gonna give you, bro. Advice I'm gonna give you, bro. Keep a very, very, very small circle. Be to yourself as much as you can, and stay focused solely on your business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stay focused solely on your business. You know what I'm saying? No kind of street tactics, no kind of like, you know what I mean, what going on in the street, because it now you don't hit that time. It's time to let it go. The next wave got to catch, the next wave got to pay their dues. The next niggas
Mm-hmm.
got to handle that. You know what I'm saying?
That real.
Especially when niggas like that, when you in position of being a boss. You know what I'm saying? They taking
Yeah.
bosses out the street. These ain't peon niggas. These ain't niggas that's out here like these niggas out here that millionaire, bro.
Yeah.
So anything that you generate, that shit trickling down into the people right around you. You know what I'm saying? So when they take somebody like you off the street, they take probably 10, 15 jars off the street. Compared,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Compared to just a regular nigga. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That
They
real.
affect the 10. They you a nigga like Lucha going to do a bid affects way more people than a regular normal nigga going to do a bid.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
It's so
so
many people can benefit from it. I got you.
exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
ain't no different with the situation with meat and teeth. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
like when you boss my nigga, when you don't reach that big dog status, you got to stay out the way.
Gotta stay
You know
out
what
of
I
the way.
mean? So you
Mm-hmm.
got to stay out the way. So that'll be my advice to him. Like, bro, find a way to get your money, be all about your business, and stay all the way out the way. Because you know what I'm saying? Them folk want your freedom, and that's your number one goal is to not let you take your freedom. Cause man, them boys are real bosses. They real talented, bro. I just, I like to see niggas excel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it hard to tell niggas. It's hard to comment on situation where blood been shed. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
hard to just come in
Mm-hmm.
it. So I can't just sit on here and be
Mm-hmm.
like, man, them boy need to squash that, man. Them boy need to shake hand. You know what I mean? I can't. I can't. You know what I mean? I plead the fifth on that. I just don't comment
Mm-hmm.
on their street business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah, for sure.
but I come in on this here though. I come in on this here though. Everybody around you doing better when you free.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
So you got
Yeah.
so you got to stay free. So you
Gotta
got to
stay
stay
free.
free.
Okay. I'm rocking with that. That's definitely some good advice for a nigga for real, and that does take a nigga a long way. Nigga have a successful career if they follow those steps, dog. And I'm glad you said that about the BML thing, dog. That leads to my next thing I want to discuss, dog. What do you think about them niggas? It was a lot of heat online about them like celebrating the return of Big Meech, them throwing them a party, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. So do you think that image, that street brand, that kingpin status and image, do you think that shit celebrated more than somebody's that's wrongly convicted, you think that our culture glorify the wrong thing, or do you think that they, overly going too hard about welcoming him home? You know what I'm saying? Just like, what's your take on that? On that, them celebrate Meech's return. That's what I want to ask.
My take on that is this. If Meech wasn't a drug dealer, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he was, let's say he got locked up for let's say if he got locked up for I don't know, some type of fraud,
Mm-hmm.
blue collar, white, what they call them, white collar crime.
I
Let's
got
say he
you.
got locked up for a white collar crime, right? But he was still affecting people's lives the same way he affected them when he was doing with the dope.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, if he's still I don't know, $100 million nigga or something, I don't know. But if he still got all these niggas up under him, bossed up, getting money, taking care of their family, put other niggas on, start, you know what I mean, creating generational wealth. If he's still
Mm-hmm.
doing those same type of thing, because see, do what people focused on, the negative part on, the reason I say that, people focused on him being a drug dealer. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of drug dealers go and do time and they come home and don't get celebrated like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
ain't getting celebrated because he's a drug dealer. He getting celebrated because of the type of nigga he is. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He getting celebrated because of the type of love he shown. You know what I mean? He getting
Mm-hmm.
celebrated because of the way that he put niggas on, the way that he interacted with his people. Cause I ain't, not giving no, you know what I mean, no slight to nobody else. But it's a lot of niggas that was in BML that probably seen the type of paper that he seen, or you got T, or not even niggas in BML, but a lot of niggas who don't been in the game that don't probably seen
Mm-hmm.
the type of paper Meek seen. You know what I mean?
See.
But they
Mm-hmm.
still, but they still don't get the love that he got. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
niggas that might don't have the paper, but don't get the love. So what's the difference between a regular, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, high level multi-millionaire drug dealer and Big Meech? The only
Mm-hmm.
difference is the people love him. That's the only
Mm-hmm.
difference. The
Yeah.
people love him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they celebrating the fact that, you know what I'm saying, somebody that they love coming home, bro. It just so having the fact. So to answer your question, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't think nothing wrong with it at all. You know what I mean? Shouts out to to the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say this to everybody involved in the culture and the betterment of the culture, man. Cause you know, even to this day, bro, think about this. 50 Cent, other people in movie production, Big Me Son, other actors,
Mm-hmm.
they still able to generate a lot of revenue off of this man story.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's he's still affecting people's lives in a positive way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. People
So
still
that
eating
why
off it.
so people still in office. So that's why people said that's why he being celebrated. So to the
Okay.
people who got something negative to say about it, man, I be slow to judge. You know what I'm saying? I be
Mm-hmm.
real slow to judge. You know what I'm saying? And hey, with that being said, I wanna throw this out here. Somebody who I have, a lot of respect for, that I look up to, that they older than me, somebody who I looked up to growing up. They came and commented and they got in my inbox, right, about a segment that we had put out.
Mm-hmm.
And they had some comments about it, you know what I mean? And we had a brief conversation, and we was,
Okay.
it was all love and respect. It was all love and respect, but they said that, basically made a comment down the lines of that we shouldn't have, I guess, had somebody celebrate Harry Reese because he fed poison to our community. You know what I'm saying? So my response was basically this: I'm slow to judge, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm slow
Mm-hmm.
to judge. I can't pass judgment on on him. All I know is we here for the culture. We represent the culture. We
Yeah.
represent the community, and people in
Community.
the community loved him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They loved him for the person that he was, despite whatever he did or how he got what he got or how he moved. Cause it ain't my job to judge him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All
And
I'm
we
saying,
not we not here to not to cut you off. We're not here to judge the community anyway. But go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
But now I was just throwing that out there. You know, a lot of people be judgmental of, I guess, what they'll call, drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you have to get to know that person, and before you judge them. That's just me. I have to get to know that person before I judge them. That's what I'm gonna say. I have to know
Okay.
that person before I judge them. I can't tell you what to do, but that's just me.
Okay, and no, yeah, and I get that, and I get what you're saying, and I think I know somewhat about that little conversation. But my thing is on that with about the whole drug dealer, street guy, you know, people I've heard people say that before, like somebody poisoning the community. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of our whole culture with a young black man growing up, how he came into the street life, and just some of the things that we've all been a part of. I don't think that nobody is born to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? So when you see, my thing is in my life, bro, what I understand, done like real talking, what I've had to see and learn is understanding. You see what I'm saying? So if you go pick anybody else that not only came from our city or any surrounding cities anywhere in the US, anywhere in the world, if a nigga came up and they was selling drugs, bro, it was basically a part of their culture, part of their way of life. They saw that and imitated that life and got that life from somebody. So a nigga ain't just born at 6, 7 years old, and they just know, oh, I'm gonna sell drugs. A lot of times it was your uncles, your brothers, your cousins. It was the shit that they seen. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga ain't out here making nobody buy this or buy that or buy this from them or whatever. What I'm saying, bro, overall, dog, just understanding anybody that had some work, had to get off some work, nigga, you was in that life because get what? You wanted to make some money. You was a young nigga seeing the dope boy coming through. These nigga ride on goddamn sixes, gold D, whatever. You imitated that life. The drug shit was a way of art for real. As a young nigga, you seen that shit and you feel like, but I want that. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that was going to school, college degree, that nigga wasn't riding, goddamn coming through. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't living like that. So just understanding, bro. And I think that just our culture and our black people, like that's what I be want to imitate. I mean, I be want to not imitate. I be want to speak on more and get people to understand more. Understand people before you judge them. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna shoot nobody down, dog, without trying to understand. Damn, why that nigga did that? Why that nigga picked up that fire? Why that nigga shot that nigga, dog? Why that nigga slap fired that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think, and that's my point of view on that, dog. Is just understanding why people do certain things, dog. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, we close to our end. We close to our timing on the end of our segment, dog. So if you got anything you want to touch on, man, we can got down, anything you want to say. I want to do our acknowledgments too, man. If you feel like anybody that's, 229 from the global to the local, from the local to the global, anybody that you feel like doing their thing, you want to give a shout out. I got somebody that I want to give a shout out. I saw something today too. But I'll let you, if you got anybody, you could go first or whatever. But.
No, I ain't really got no shout out, but I do want to say this right here to innovate with local clothing brands, uh, food companies, uh, man, whatever, car wash, lawn service, any type of business,
Mhm.
bro. Y'all get at us, man. Let's partner. Let's get some things going. Let's help promote each other. Let's help celebrate each other. Let's help each other make some money. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a local brand, especially a clothing brand, y'all tap in with us, man. We'll rock your gift. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you some promo. You know what I mean? Let's bounce ideas off each other. Let's just put our platform to work. You know what I mean? So y'all tap in with Global Local Podcast, man, so that we can get some work going. I
All
just
right.
want to say that.
Okay, I'm with it, dog, for real. So my thing was I just wanted to shout out, man. A few guys, man, for real, man. I saw and my thing is I'm a with the acknowledgments, I want to do this at the end of every one we do. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to motivate these young guys and let them know that we see them. You know what I'm saying? I want them to see our platform and then, just be like, man, them boy gave me a shout out. I want to keep them motivated and keep them working. So I think his name is Akeem. I think it's Ivan Staley's son. I want to give him a shout out. So shouts out to Akeem. I see that he got an NIL, some kind of signature initiative. What's going on? I don't know if it's a contract. I don't know if it's a deal. He posted it. It's posted on our Global Local Podcast store if you want to check it out. His name is Akeem. I don't know his last name. He played wide receiver for one of the, what's the name? Let me go to his page. And what school shall I go to? Erskine. I think that's Erskine Community College, Erskine, something like that. That's how you pronounce it. Well, hey, shouts out to King. You know who I'm talking about, number 8, my boy. I think that's it is. Number 13, 8, one on. I see it on the page right here. Okay, cool. All right, that's one person. All right, I want to give a shout out to that boy Ace Blunt. You know what I'm saying? He doing the thing too. That boy Jacoby Bryant, he just got his first offer. He played for Houston County, and he's a defensive lineman. I want to give a shout out to him, man. Keep doing your thing.
That did it, son.
Yeah, okay. That's Diddy son. Do you got any of these? I like what's the guy name for the Cougars? Let's shout out to the Chris County Cougars, the whole basketball team, the whole program, man. Them boys doing their thing, and y'all keep going, man. I like all.
Zachariah Dwight.
Yeah, he doing his thing, man.
And he's a senior. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Zachariah Dwight. You got the boy.
Cooper. I like Cooper. I'm just trying to think of the seniors. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Cooper. Yeah.
You know, went to school with us, the twin. Nah, man. Not it was Roselle, then it was Rosalind.
Yeah, Cooper, yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's his son, yeah.
Yeah, Ronaldo's son. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I've been checking them out. I like the game.
Yeah, I like the boy Courtney Oliver. The third, fourth, I like him. I like the boy Caden too. Shouts out to them guys, man. I hope y'all see this, man. Caden Lawton.
Yeah. Chris on Cole too, man. I'm telling
you.
One of my favorite players too.
Chris, yeah. And I like him too, because that boy like one thing about home, like he come to play every night. Shouts out to Chris Dawson's son, number 4, I think.
Chad, that's his name, Chad.
Yeah. Shouts out to Chad, man.
Chad. Yeah. Shouts out to them girl Cougars too, man. I got 2 girls on the team. Shouts out to the Chris County Lady Cougars. That's who I want to give a shout out to. The Chris County Lady Cougars. That's who I want to give a shout out to. Coach Mathis, Coach Green, Lady Cougars. Hey, man, we in dog fight right now, trying to work out already in that region, but we getting better, we improving. If y'all in the game and y'all hear me in the stand talking loud and rah, hey, that's me. Don't worry about it. Do what I do.
Okay.
Shout out to the girl.
And that's it, man. And I want to say that before I go too. Shout out to London Perry too, and shout out to the girl Don. You know her name. What's the one that shoot out 3? She scored a lot of points at the last game man you was at. What's her name? She scored a lot of points. I want to shout her out too. And what her name is. Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, man. So we good, man. I want to shout everybody out. Go ahead,
and Mariah Chambliss. Them the girls you talking about.
Okay, yeah, man. Shout them out, man.
Mariah and Janaya.
Yeah, man. We want y'all to stay motivated, man. For real, man. That I want y'all to know that nothing everything y'all doing, nothing is going unnoticed. Y'all stay on y'all grind, man. Keep working it. Y'all definitely can be somebody, man. For real. So anything else going, I'm good to go, man.
You already know you can be local today.
Global tomorrow, man. We out, man. Gone. Yes, sir.